till like 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
They must be on amazing pay.
I think they probably get paid in how much they get put in. Now, I don't think that car's looked down here yet.
No, they won't have done. They'll pull back on, I wouldn't know.
You'd have hoped, wouldn't you?
You would have thought so, wouldn't you? Maybe they'll back on.
He's after somewhere, isn't he? Do you think he's thinking he's just staying there?
I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, I thought he just reversed back in your own drive. No, don't know where he's going. Okay.
You'll have to.
Where are you going? Just sit tight. I don't want to go under all them trees.
No,
we can go pavement. It's alright. He'll have to go that side if he wants to pass us.
I don't understand why he wouldn't just pull on his drive.
I don't know. He's just reversed out of there. Hang on. He's going up the drive now, I think. Do you think he can't reverse?
It's me. I know who it is.
Be careful.
Vixen,
How are you, Doug? How are you doing? You alright?
No, I'm not. I'm on a medical appointment.
Okay, mate. Medical appointment? Oh, quite an angry man. Isn't he? He's on a medical appointment, but he doesn't want to just reverse it.
We just reverse. We'd just be there faster.
Yeah. Oh, he's really angry. That was surprising.
They can get angry people here. Anybody would think it was.
I don't think he can
see very well.
Possibly. Alright, let him go up. Alright, what's he doing? I really don't know what he's doing. I think he's got something fastening his door, like his seatbelt. You know what he was reversing out, he could just have pulled forward back, you know.
There, right, let's just see if we can go past him.
I see Aquilera there with some other people, and so Ellen goes, she's really cute, don't you think? And I go, yeah. And she goes, you should go out with her. And I go, yeah. I go, I think that guy. Good idea. She married that guy, though. Right. She goes, no, she's not. I go, she's not? No. I go, oh, really? She goes, yeah, hang on. And I go, uh-oh. I see her walk over, lean over the couch. Hey, it's points me, she goes, yeah. What do you think of him? Oh, he's nice. Well, what'd you call him? Because I'm married. And I'm like, slow motion, like, wait, what's she doing? Like, everyone knows but her. Right. So she comes back. Nah, she's married. So what else is up? I go, did you just... How did I look stupid all of a sudden?
Well, hey, you know what? You'll meet the woman of your dreams very soon.
Your soulmate is out.
Your soulmate is out.
The chances are it wasn't going to be Christina Aguilera.
Yeah,
I know, especially that one.
But anyway, listen.
Adios, Neil.
David is in a movie called...
You okay, bud?
Little clip about Jordan and how important he was to me, to us as a human being and as a manager and as a friend and long time, right? But, you know, it's an important moment for us to, like, tell. It's great that we have that little vignette to tell that story, but then when I talk about it, I tell the audience, and I'm like, listen, what makes this song that much more special is that this particular song, unlike every other song we have, means something just so different when it comes to loss to every single person that loves it and appreciates it. So every person who's, I can see in the audience, who's crying or who's holding and embracing someone they love or who's going through whatever they're going through, as I'm also thinking about Jordan, is the most beautiful thing in the world to me, because it's something it's a shared experience. It's not a love song, it's not a heartbreak.
okay. We have just woke up.
If it weren't for the medical
Jesus, oh.
Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God.
Car behind us just cut off the other car. What? Cut off the other car and like went into the side of it.